In this video, we're going to talk about when is the right time to brush your teeth. It's more important to know when not to brush your teeth than when to brush your teeth, because you can cause more damage by brushing your teeth at the wrong times. So make sure that you watch this video all the way through, so you don't make that mistake. If you eat any food that contains sugar or carbohydrates, it's going to stick to your teeth. If you have bacteria in your mouth, it's going to start creating acid. That acid is going to start dissolving your enamel. That's why you should never brush your teeth when your teeth are wet. You need at least 30 minutes to an hour for that acid to stop forming and then remineralization to start. Drinking water will help rinse away some of the food particles and the bacteria that in your mouth. A lot of people don't realize this. But brushing your teeth too hard, or brushing with a toothbrush that's too hard, can actually cause small micro tears or cuts inside your mouth. If you are brushing against that restoration, you could cause a small microfracture or microleakage. And then when you go back and brush again, you are causing more damage and more sensitivity. So if you feel sensitivity or pain in your teeth, it's a good idea to switch to a softer toothbrush, like the ones that we recommend here. The reason for this is that your saliva production slows down while you are sleeping. We recommend sugarless gum because it doesn't have any sugar for the bacteria to eat. So this is why our office recommends Trident gum. They have one that is sugar-free, and it has xylitol in it. Xylitol is a sugar alcohol that does not feed bacteria, and it stimulates saliva production. So having a piece of Trident gum while you're sleeping can help protect your teeth. Brushing your teeth too hard can wear down your enamel, can cause sensitivity, and it can cause gum recession. If you are unsure how hard you are brushing your teeth, you can ask us during your next visit. We will tell you if you are brushing too hard or too soft. We can look at your teeth and we can see if there are signs of damage from brushing too hard, like microfractures or areas of exposed dentin. And so it's very important that you use a soft, bristled toothbrush and you brush gently. You should never brush with aggressive side-to-side motions because that can cause gum disease. You can cause things called free gingivitis, where your gums start to pull away from your teeth and they become inflamed. Just make sure that it's the sugar-free version. Saliva is what protects your teeth from acid attacks. Saliva is what helps buffer the acids and neutralize them so they can't dissolve your teeth. A toothbrush is considered a personal item, and it can have a lot of bacteria on it. So sharing a toothbrush with someone else puts them at risk for getting an infection from you. It can also put you at risk for getting an infection from them. So never share a toothbrush with anyone else. Wait about 30 minutes to an hour so that saliva production can go back up to normal levels. If you guys have any questions, please comment below and let me know. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other people find this channel and helps them learn about their oral health. Again, I'm a dentist, and I'll see you guys next time. Electric toothbrushes are great because they do all the work for you. They oscillate, they rotate, they vibrate. Baking soda is a mild abrasive, and it can help remove those surface stains. Use a soft, bristled toothbrush and put a little bit of baking soda on it and brush gently in circular motions for 2 minutes. You can do this once or twice a week depending on how stained your teeth are, and this will help remove those stains. There are different types of motions that they make, and it's really good for plaque removal and gum health. But electric toothbrushes are not good for removing extrinsic stains. Extrinsic stains are stains that are on the surface of your teeth. They are not good for removing things like coffee stains, tea stains, or red wine stains. Another thing that you can do is drink some water in the morning. Drinking water will help stimulate saliva production and help protect your teeth from acid attacks. Saliva also helps wash away bacteria and food particles from your mouth. So when you don't have enough saliva production, you are more susceptible to acid attacks and tooth decay. These are the toothbrushes that we recommend for patients who have receding gums, sensitive teeth, or worn-down teeth. They are super soft, and they won't cause any damage or irritation in your mouth. Those small micro tears can cause what's called a second impact injury. That means you might have brushed your teeth hard enough to cause a small cut, but not enough to bleed. So when you go back and brush again, you are reaggravating that area and causing more damage. That will give it more time for remineralization to start. So make sure that you wait at least 30 minutes to an hour and that your teeth are dry before you start brushing your teeth. That is, when your saliva starts to come back in and start depositing minerals back into your teeth to strengthen your teeth. So never brush your teeth within 30 minutes to an hour after eating. I am a dentist, and let's get into the video. We like to use this one. It has 8% potassium nitrate, which is the highest percentage allowed over the counter without a prescription. This is going to help block the signals from your teeth to your brain. And the last thing that you should never brush your teeth with is abrasive toothpaste. Abrasive toothpaste can wear down your enamel and increase your sensitivity. The first time that you should never brush your teeth is immediately after eating. Make sure that you click above and check out that video. Tooth decay is one of the most common chronic diseases that affect millions and millions of people all around the world, and it is preventable. We talked about this before, but when your teeth are wet, that means there's still acid on your teeth. And when you take a toothbrush and you start brushing, you are physically forcing that acid into your teeth. And that is not good for your teeth. Like we said before, you need to wait at least 30 minutes to an hour for that acid to stop forming and for remineralization to start. When you do this, you will notice that your toothbrush will actually feel gritty because there is acid on your teeth and it feels kind of rough. You won't be able to feel the smoothness of your teeth. And that is when you know that you need to wait longer after eating to brush your teeth. But here on this channel, we try to teach you the best ways to prevent tooth decay and gum disease. So if you're interested in learning more, please subscribe below. It really does help other people find this channel and helps them learn about their oral health. If you want to know what foods are the worst for your teeth, make sure that you click on the link above and check out my video where I talk about that. Now, before I get into the next time that you should never brush your teeth, I want to make sure that you guys know how important it is to take care of your teeth. So the next time that you should never brush your teeth is when your teeth are wet. One thing you can do instead is you can drink some water. The next time that you should never brush your teeth is if you have open wounds in your mouth. And the same thing happens if you have a dental restoration like a filling or a crown. Also, if you have a dental restoration, or if you have sensitivity, it's a good idea to use a desensitizing toothpaste. I made a video talking about toothpastes that you should avoid because they can damage your teeth. Another time that you should never brush your teeth is when you just woke up in the morning. That's why it's a good idea to have a piece of gum that stimulates saliva production. But even if you do have a piece of gum while you're sleeping, you shouldn't brush your teeth right when you wake up. The next time that you should never brush your teeth is if you are using an electric toothbrush. If you want to remove extrinsic stains, you need to use a manual toothbrush and some baking soda. The next thing is you should never brush your teeth too hard. So remember to use gentle circular motions with your toothbrush. That's what we recommend. The last thing that you should never do is share your toothbrush with somebody else. Hopefully this video was helpful.